Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel to start the new year off with a somewhat of a short overview of my Xbox Series X, which I had gotten this console last year in February of 2023. Well, it took me a while to get one because due to the fact that there was a chip shortage back in 2020 when the console first came out, and it was hard for people to get one and plus a lot of people wanted it due to the fact with scalpers wanting to sell it for a ridiculous amount to make it profitable. So nothing too exciting on port wise, but it does have a huge hardware improvement, being the successor to the Xbox One. And you do have the low-end model, of course, the Xbox Series S, which doesn't have the optical drive. And yes, they still, for right now, make games for the Xbox One until Microsoft decides to pull the plug on the Xbox One. But overall, the controller design is a lot more comfortable than the Xbox One. Even though it does it's basically similar to the Xbox One, but even with a slight redesign, with all your typical buttons. Which of course you still got for the Series X, you still got your typical optical drive, your USB port, and the button for to detect your wireless controller, and your typical power button that lights up when you turn it on. Nothing too exciting. And you do got your cooling fan on the side, which is usually, if you have it facing up, it'll usually be at the top. And you got your typical ports here in the back. Some additional USB, Ethernet, HDMI, and power, of course. Even though at some point later on, Microsoft is announcing that they're going to be doing away with the optical drive in the Xbox Series X revision, which I've heard on some online source, which you can probably have to get digital copies if you want to be able to play your games on your Xbox. But you could do both physical and digital copies same with the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One, of course. Which I got a game that I'm in the process of trying to get installed through my internet connection. So the user interface, not much has changed from the Xbox One. Show you the main home screen. Even though I tried to sign in, but I might have to re-enter my password. Even though I do remember my password, but I had to change it due to the fact that I got hacked. My email was hacked. So you do have the ability to do Game Pass. So if you want to be able to, if you got Game Pass, you'd be in luck to get many games as you want, and for a little, it's basically subscription based. And you got your Microsoft Store, which you can get all kind of apps for the Xbox. And of course, you always got this thing is like, it's very mandatory to install the updates, otherwise you won't be able to play the games on Xbox, which is kind of odd that make the updates mandatory instead of making them optional. Like, it would, like, the thing though is with my biggest gripes with the Xbox, with Xbox consoles in general, is it should make it where the users should have the be able to install, make the updates optional when you first turn on the game, or when you want to play the game, or when you want to play a certain game that requires updates. Like, make the updates where you can be able to install them later on. You kind of get what I'm saying though. In some games I would show if I was able to get them installed, but the thing is, most of these games got like copyrighted music, so, and I don't want to take the time to dub the audio. So yeah, that's your Xbox Series X short overview for you. And I hope you guys find this video entertaining, and thanks for watching.